Hey, I'm John Spence. I'll be your instructor for turfgrass management and irrigation. My background is I'm Associate Vice President for Facilities at Mid-American Nazarene University. I've been there for about 10 years. Prior to that, I was a golf course superintendent for about 20 years in Mobile, Alabama. And I'm here with Bryan Nierman with Dubs Dread Golf Course, and we're going to ask him a couple of questions for week one. The first, I'd like to know, Bryan, how did you get in the golf course management, and tell us a little bit about your background.
Yeah, so I've always been a golfer. I've been golfing since I was 5. By the time I got into high school, I was looking for my first job when I turned 15, and got on as the summer help crew at Lakewood Oaks Golf Club in Lee Summit, Missouri. Worked there for 2 summers and then decided I wanted to go to school for this, so I went to what is now called the State Technical College of Missouri in Lynn, Missouri for turfgrass management. While I was there, I did my internship at Belle Reve Country Club in St. Louis in 2013 when they hosted the Senior PGA Tour Championship. And then after that, after my second year, I was able to get an assistant job at Nicholas Golf in Overland Park. And spent 4 years there, and then I moved to Oakwood Country Club in Grandview and spent 3.5 years there. And then I was lucky enough to get this superintendent job here at Dubs Dread, and I've been here for 4.5 years.
Well, great. So first week here, we're talking about different varieties of turf grasses. So Bryan, could you tell us about the different varieties of turf grasses you have here at Dubs Dread?
Yeah, so pretty standard. We have zoysia tees, zoysia fairways, bentgrass greens, fescue rough, lots of contaminated Bermuda, but there's really nothing we can do about that.
Right.
Thing that kind of makes Dubs unique, I believe it was one of the first courses in the area to get zoysia fairways. So we have very old zoysia. It's the first cultivar, from what I believe, it's the first cultivar of zoysia that they brought to the States from Japan. So it's very, very thick leaf blade, very thin growing habits. Mm-hmm. So that provides a challenge when you compare it to the areas we've sodded out with mire, which you can kind of see scattered on the fairways here. Mm-hmm. The mire is very thick, very carpet looking, and then you can see the thinner areas of just the regular Japonica zoysia. Right. that are scattered throughout still. Provides a difficult management challenge from our perspective, but we make it work out here.
Okay, well, thanks. How about the variety of bent grass on your golf greens?
You know, it's kind of like a lot of courses out here. It's kind of a hodgepodge throughout
Right.
the years. Different superintendents buying different seed, overseeding, just spot seeding. So we have a lot of different varieties, along with some POA mixed into a lot of our greens that have it's just been that way for years, and kind of just have to manage it how it is. So can't really give you a perfect answer on that, just because it's kind of a mix of everything. But I know a lot of courses deal with that, because a lot of superintendents have different preferences on the seed they want to put in the greens. So it just Dubs was built in the 60s, so since then it's just kind of been hodgepodge together, I guess you could say. Yeah.
Cool deal. Thanks, Bryan.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, well, we look forward to questions for week 2 with Bryan.